This weekend, Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant. Nobody gives Caleb Plant a shot. They think it's a wrap. They think Caleb Plant is going to be walked through by Canelo Alvarez. Can Caleb can he make it a tough fight? Not a tough fight. He can win the fight. I don't think Caleb Plant is gonna lose. I don't think Caleb Plant has to lose the way that people assume he has to. Caleb Plant's a good fighter. I think the people that are overlooking him don't really know Caleb Plant. They know Canelo. Understandably, if you knew the Terminator, you would assume nobody can beat the Terminator. Understandable. But Caleb Plant is coming to fight. He's coming to win this fight. The human element cannot be overlooked in this situation. I think the idea that Caleb Plant is being overlooked, I think the idea that people believe he has no shot will have an impact on this fight. On both fighters. Both Canelo and Caleb will react to the fact that people believe this fight is a walkthrough. That's what people are assuming. That will have an effect on the fighter's psyche, both fighters' psyche. The will to win, the desire to prove others wrong. The desire to beat your past, to be better than your past. Caleb Plant's been through a lot. Most people don't know Caleb's story. They don't know where he came from. They don't understand the things that he's gone through in his personal life with his own mother and his own child. When you gotta dig deep, you remember all the times you had to dig deep. Yo, I've been through worse than this. This won't beat me. This won't stop me. And if his game plan is good enough, because he's walking in there with a Terminator. If his game plan is good enough, and his spirit's in the right place, and he's mentally prepared the way he should, he can win this fight. Caleb has to stay behind his jab. He has to remember to use the entire ring, but don't go on the ropes, stay off the ropes. Don't let Canelo get you in these exchanges, because that's where he's a counterpuncher, even though most people won't even give him credit for that. He is a well-rounded fighter. So you're not just walking in there with a guy who's a heavy puncher and you got to look out for that. Caleb's best bet is to win the first couple rounds and establish himself. Not just kind of win them. Because I think Billy Joe Saunders also won the first couple rounds. Didn't help him. So it's more than just winning the rounds. Establish your dominance in the fight. Now, it's going to be difficult against a guy like Canelo, who is now experienced, he understands who he is as a fighter. And it's going to be hard for Caleb to put his stamp on this fight. But he's going to have to if he wants to win. He's going to have to. Use your stick. Keep him off you with the jab. Keep Canelo off you. Now, that's, of course, I can say that sitting here. Keep Canelo off you. Good luck. But if he can win the first, it will be difficult to win on points because it's still Canelo Alvarez. He's still a huge draw. We can't overlook boxing and the politics that go into boxing. So I'm not overlooking the politics that go into boxing. But I think Canelo needs to knock out Caleb to win. They can have a boxing match. It'll be a good fight. Caleb's quick, slick, but he has to be careful because I don't think he can hurt Canelo. And I think Canelo will hurt him if he's not careful. And once Canelo smells blood, it's over. It's over. There's nothing else to talk about. He'll knock you out. Body shot, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wherever he throws it, it hurts. Looks like it hurts. I think Caleb does have a shot. Good luck. Great fight this weekend. I don't like the fact that Canelo's been doing a lot of golfing, which apparently is now his new pastime, golfing. A lot of athletes take up golfing for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's fun. I've never golfed. Mini golf. I've done mini golf, but Maybe it's really fun. Maybe guys get a lot from it. But what happens is you mess up your back sometimes. Golf is heavy on, you gotta swing you gotta, this is not a golf channel. You gotta swing the golf club. And if you can't swing it with all your might, with all your force, good luck. This is not a golf channel. And that's a lot of torque on your back. So for a guy like Canelo, boxing is heavy on your whole body. It's a full contact, full contact. It's full body sport. You're using your legs. Everything's got to be strong. And if you're, I don't know if Canelo should be thinking of golfing. So I think this is a tough fight for both of them. I think Canelo thinks he's gonna walk through Caleb. I think he said the 7th or the 9th round he would get him out of there. He could, he definitely could. It's Canelo Alvarez, but we'll see how that fight goes. We'll see how Caleb's able to uh, adjust to the power of a Canelo Alvarez. Canelo hits like a ton of bricks. It's not something that Caleb's gonna be necessarily prepared for. You can prepare all you want. You're not prepared until you get hit with what you're getting hit with. So it's gonna be a good fight. Or it could just end up being another Canelo victim, another Caleb Smith, another another Billy Joe Saunders. So we'll see.